Hello, hello. Welcome back to my Flosstube. My name is Jen Upton. I think if you're watching, you probably already know me, but if you're new, welcome. And thanks for coming by to check it out. So, let's see. Life has been crazy. I'm not even sure when I did my last video. I know it's been a little while. But yeah, it just kept getting crazier. Not only did I have a lot of overtime with work to finish up a project. If you don't know me, I work for the state that I live in, state of Michigan, and I work in vital records, and I am one of the data analysts. So I had a lot of, around this time of year, we have a lot of data files to clean. I don't know how to describe it. Make sure they're correct and everything to send back to the National Center for Health Statistics. So I had about 3 weeks of a tight deadline crunch and lots of overtime. Thankfully, nothing difficult. So I did watch a lot of Amazon Prime while I was doing that, and it wasn't too horrible, but it's done. It's done. I'm so excited that it's out of the way. So that's been good. We also, in the meantime, have had the entire, well, not the entire house, but the majority of the inside of the house painted. We had the front door painted on the outside, and then our main living area, laundry room through to the kitchen, through to the dining room, living room, hallway, stairwell, everything got painted, ceilings and walls, and it's amazing. It was totally worth the 2 days of, well, it was more than 2 days, but they painted for 2 days. So things have been in disarray and slowly getting put back together since then, but it's done. Plus 4th of July. Let's see what else was in there. My dad's birthday. So it's been pretty crazy. And then now we're getting ready. Tuesday we leave and we're going on vacation. So now we have to get ready for that. But anyway, I haven't had a ton of stitching time, but I've had a little. So I wanted to share my updates. The biggest reason that I had decided to do a video today was because I've had some more haul than normal. And my bag that I keep hanging back here with all of my haul between videos was overflowing. And so I decided it was time to stop in for a floss tube. So my project that we left off on, my big project, was the 4 cupcakes that I'm going to stitch and frame together for my kitchen dining room area. And the cupcakes are all designed by Meridian Designs, Karen. And this is the cupcake that I left off on. So one is done. This one is almost done. Honestly, I might try to finish it tonight. But here's where I'm at. So the bottom is completely done. I just have some to fill in here, and it's a Krynic blended with a DMC. So I need to fill that in and then put the, I almost said the sprinkles, the beads on, and this one will be all set. So I'm really excited about where I'm at with that. And then the second whip that I was able to work on was actually a new start. A few weeks ago, I went to one of my girlfriend craft night things that we do, and I didn't want to take the cupcake because I was so close to beading, and there was no way I was going to try to bead while sitting on Christelle's couch. So I pulled out something I had kitted up, and I had actually started this at one point. This is by All Through the Night. It's called Jolly Jack. And I had started this at one point, but I started like on the stem, and it just, the stitches looked horrible the way that I was trying to run the thread. I don't know. Not sure what happened with it, but it looked bad, so I pulled it out. Well, I restarted it. So here is my little start there. And I'm super happy with that. And I am using my own floss for this. So it calls for Weeks Dye Works. And a long time ago, I went through and just pulled from my own stash. So I've got a couple of Victorian motto. I've got a color in cotton. What's this one? More Victorian motto. So looks like a couple color in cotton, 4 Victorian motto. This one is, I don't even know who this is. This was just a random one I had. So yeah, and then I don't know who this one is either. But they're all over dyed, and it's being stitched on 32 count light mocha Belfast. That's what I'm stitching it on. So I actually am supposed to have craft night again tonight, finally. We haven't done anything for a few weeks, but we'll see. One of the gals, there's 3 of us that get together and watch movies and do whatever we want. But one of the gals had her wisdom teeth taken out yesterday, so I am not sure if we are actually getting together tonight. But if we do, probably take this one with me. So that is it for whips. Set that out of the way. Also, I got my hairs did. I'm so excited with the color. It's not showing up super well with this lighting. It is more purple in person than the pink, but it's like a nice fuchsia color. I love it. My hairdresser, she loves me because I'm very laid back about my hair because it's just hair. So she uses me as a test dummy a lot. And she had some new products she wanted to try. So I got to be the test dummy. So let's jump into haul. I'll start with these. I picked these up on clearance at Walmart. I happened to be at Walmart for something, and I just walked down the clearance aisle, and they were on clearance for $1. Don't know what I'm going to use them for, but for $1, I mean, you know, honestly, they would be good for Mill Hills, the little Mill Hills. So, and it's got the easel back, and it's just got this clip. I mean, you could trim out the Mill Hill, the little kit, and clip it in there. So I picked up 4 of them. They're all a little bit different. The backgrounds are different, and the frame color is different. So I've got a little bit of variety. So yeah, I picked up those 4. Super, these would be great for doing a Mill Hill, clipping it to it, and giving it as a gift. And because we're talking about Mill Hills, I did pick up 4 of the new kits for the fall. That little bat is really cute. So there's the 2 little ones, and then I picked up 2 of their bigger ones. Now, it's been, I don't know if I've actually ever stitched one of their bigger ones. No, I have. But these are the bigger ones that, you know, it's like not full coverage, but kind of full coverage because it's a lot of stitching. I don't know when I'll get to them, but I absolutely love those. And I don't think my tastes will change to not like these. So I'm going to keep them, hold them in my stash. These are great for Halloween. So, and then look at these little, it's so cute. So I picked those up. I also got, this is Fabric of the Month from Under the Sea, and I don't know what month this was. What's today? Today's July. This might have been May. This might have been May's Fabric of the Month. And I got a 32 count Jobelin this time. And this color is called Hanami. And it's really pretty. And I went with the Jobelin because it was a lighter, I liked the lighter dye on this one. So yeah, especially with that like khaki color in there, I did not want to get a linen with it where it took darker. Got the next installment from this series. It's so cute. And that's part 8, so I only have 4 more coming. I picked this up on clearance, and I love the old style. AAN, Alessandra Adelaide Needleworks, she's really changed her style, and this is that older I don't know how to describe it. But I really like it. I really like all the designs that she did inside those and stuff. My thought is I'm gonna not stitch it with the border. Not sure about the bugs, but I'm thinking this might be one of those that I do all in beads, like the butterfly I'm working on of hers that I'm doing all in beads. I picked this up as well. This is Santa is Coming, and it's by Romy's Creations. And this actually has the fabric with it too. And there's a couple of thread keeps in there, but I'm not going to pull them out right now. But I thought that was so cute. And I love the fabric that it's on. It's a fabric flare fabric. The next in the Erica Michaels Berries Club that I'm in, the second one came. And that is adorable. I really need to get stitching on these berries, guys. Somebody make me stitch the berries. So I really like that. And then, let's see, Christmas Bells. This was a new pattern. I have to stitch the penguin for Ethan, obviously, and I absolutely will be stitching that. Probably not on black fabric. I don't know. Maybe what I'll do is a navy even weave or even an Aida and a variegated thread. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, the penguin, of course, I have to stitch. A couple Tiny Modernist. I'm not, this might be a duplicate. I'm not sure yet, but gotta get some of those smalls done for holidays so I can decorate the house. And then I picked up this. I love it. I love it. Let's see. These two, this was on Stash and Load. It's the pattern only. And actually I think there's some leftover floss. Yeah, there's leftover floss. So I can kind of color match because I doubt there's enough to complete the kit. But I've been doing so much reading, I thought I should pick it up and stitch another bookmark. And this was on, what's the group called? Adopt a Whip or something like that. Anyway, it's a group for getting rid of projects that you, well, there's a couple things. You can get rid of the project, it's, you know, and it's giving it away. The winner, it's usually done in like a raffle style, so if you want it, you say me please, and there's a time frame, and a winner is drawn, and then the winner usually at least pays shipping. Now, some of them, you can specify you don't want it back. It's theirs to keep. Some of them are actually whips that people want completed, but they don't want to complete it themselves. So somebody else might, you know, complete it for them and ship it back. So this was a get rid of it, they don't want it anymore. And it's a stocking kit. And it's penguins. So, and it's already started. I haven't really looked at it a ton, like to see from my first glance. It looks like the stitching is very nice and well done. Man, this is gonna kind of suck though. Like, you're gonna have to stitch in hand. I mean, it looks nice. The stitches are nice and even. I just noticed the needles in there. I hope that didn't like rust or anything. I don't know. No, it's not. I've never done a project like this where you can't just like put it in a hoop or put it in a Q-snap. So this might be a very patience testing project. Looks like some of these threads are not buried great. I might try to fix that a little bit. But yeah, it's penguins. I've wanted to stitch stockings for all of us. I wanted to do full stockings for all of us, but honestly, this is totally Ethan's personality. So to pay just shipping for it and be able to pick it up and finish it, why not? So that's my, it's not going to get done by this Christmas, guys. I know myself well enough to admit that. But I'll get it done. So that's got to go somewhere where I'm going to see it and it's not going to get buried in stash. This was, oh, my mom went to a garage sale in her neighborhood and found this and bought it for me. Excuse me. This is a lavender and lace pattern, and it actually has fabric as well. It looks like maybe an 18, maybe 20 count Aida. So she picked that up for me. I doubt I'm not going to stitch it on that fabric if I stitch it, but the fabric can get used. And then, this was the big find, the 3-piece project bag set from It's So Emma. It's the gingham on the go bags. Yeah, all 3 of them, $10. Yeah, and I actually might try stitching on the largest one of this. I've seen, you know, patterns coming out from, I believe it was Shepherd's Bush that started doing them, stitching on those bags. Alright, so the rest of my pattern haul is, so this is the, it hasn't, I say it hasn't started yet. I haven't started yet. Today, the second design was released for it, but it's the Supernatural Stitch Along, and it goes along with the, it's the companion piece to the Cryptid sale that I had signed up for. Have not started either one, don't know when I will, but it's totally my style. I'll stitch this someday. Let's see what else is in here. I signed up for Tracy's, what's it called? Patreon. Ink circles. Tracy ink circles. So I printed out a bunch of patterns from her Patreon, my Patreon subscription. Let's see what else. This must have been a freebie from Hands On Design. I don't know where I found it, but I printed it out. That'll be good because I don't have a ton of summer smalls. So this was one of the Patreon exclusives. Yeah, that's me. Buttons. Perfect. Buttons for my scissor fobs. So I printed that one out. Let's see. This was... Here's a couple more. So that was one of them. And... Gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this so you don't see the chart. I'm struggling. So along with that Sunflower Biscornu, there was the Sunflower bookmark. So I have both of those printed. And then irises. And Royal Plum. And this one is done, with a variegated thread. You can kind of see, so this mock-up, she actually stitched it starting in the same point of the thread variegation so that everything's kind of like symmetrical, and this is just, you know, stitching it like we probably all do with variegated floss. Let's see. There's another one. And I kind of figured most of these I would turn into Biscornus because they're square patterns. Oh, this one's fun. Isn't that fun? This one might be my favorite. I'm super excited about this one. That's cool. I think even my husband would dig that one. Let's see. Another one. And look at this one. Love Bug. Man, you guys, my needle needs to fly a little faster. Actually, what I need to do is stop reading so many damn books, because that's all I've been doing. I also printed out a bunch of the updates from the Under the Sea Club from Frosted Pumpkin, and the ABC Dinosaurs from Clouds Factory. So those got printed out. Again, haven't started those. This was a freebie from Maria. I think on Etsy it's what? Cute Patterns by Maria, maybe? Printed that out. And then I purchased these. Oh, I forgot about these. These are cool. Okay, so I purchased. Come on. Is this just one pattern? This is just one pattern right now. So I think I want to stitch this for my mom. My mom is a quilter. And I purchased this pattern. And I need to pick out a floss from Rolanda. You know, she does her 50-yard hanks. What I need to do is probably get 2 hanks just to be safe. How big is this? 241 by 243. Yep. So I'll get 2 hanks just to be safe, and because it's a decent sized pattern. And I'm gonna, well, actually no, scratch that. I'm not, because what I'm gonna do is kind of stitch these in different colors. The machine I'm gonna stitch in a black. This I'll probably stitch like in a brown, since it's a basket kind of thing. I'll stitch the books in different colors. And I'm going to probably actually take out this inner border of the spools of floss and the hearts. Yeah. There's a scissor handle there. I can make the scissor handle a different color. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But I want to stitch that for my mom someday. This is the 2022 Christmas Club from Shannon Christine. So we've got the first 2 blocks there. And I think I printed out 3 and 4. It's probably still on my printer. And then I started printing this and decided I'm just going to wait till it's done to print everything. But it's the Houseplants sale from Owl Forest. I thought that'd be pretty. So yeah, I know there's some stuff still sitting on my printer. I don't know what. I tend to just print stuff from my phone and leave it on the printer until there's like a stack like this and I have to take it off the tray. So the rest of my stuff is little. I got some new scissors for my scissor collection. Look at these unicorns and an owl. I love them. They're fun. So I got those for my scissor collection. I picked up these 2 needle minders from Victoria Gable, Stitch and Button on Facebook. She's got a group. She has some needle minders, and she has project bags too. And then let's see, what is this? I say, what is this? I know it's needle minders, I just don't remember which ones they are. These were from Gina. So cool. Oh, and there's the Minions. So we're going to take the kids to see the Minion movie. We should probably do that this weekend before we go on vacation. So there's some of the minders, because I had quite a... I wonder if I haven't gotten my other package yet. I thought I ordered some more minders from Gina when she did her sale, and then maybe those were the ones I ordered during her sale. I don't remember. Then I got another bead mat because I really like those. And then I also ordered a bunch of minders from Maples Minders and More on Facebook. Somebody tell me to quit ordering minders. Damn. I really need to get something to put these on. Got that. Make sure these are turned the same way so you can actually see what they are. There's a little dragon and a flamingo. And then oh, that one's a gift. Mermaid Witch. Good thing I opened these. God, I kind of suck at life sometimes. I love that. And a couple of dragons. And there's some gifts in this one. That's a gift. That's a gift. There we go. Super cute. So that's all my minders. Those need to get sent out. That's trash. Okay. Floss. There was a lot of floss posted on Bush Mountain. She did it was clearance closeout floss stuff. So I picked up some Cosmo. No, not Cosmo. What is this? Sullivan. Sullivan flosses. I really like this one. That's really pretty. So I got those. These were Romy's Creations flosses. These were not closeout. It was just colors you could order. Yep. Dropping things. These are really nice. This lighting is not great. And then she posted a ton of Splendor 12-ply silk. It was, you know, just closeout stuff. So I picked up a whole bunch. I just looked at the colors and like, oh, that's a pretty color. Because I'll just, you know, substitute these in projects. It was nothing I needed certain colors for or anything like that. So here's playing with the curtain, see if I can get some decent lighting in here. I don't want to look all washed out, but so yeah, there's the first bunch there. Really good price to build up a silk stash. Speaking of silk stash, Dinky Dyes posted on Etsy yesterday their Oops bags for the first time in 2 years. So I bought some of those too. Here's another bunch. I've never stitched with Splendor. I hope that it looks like it's a nice silk. Kind of a risk on my part, I guess, huh? Oh well. Let's see if I can get these picked up. And here is the last bunch. So there's some good colors in there. Ah! Throwing things. Or dropping things, whatever. And then last but not least, last. Why are you sitting on my stuff? He likes to lay on papers that I set on the bed. Or lay on them. Romeo. Poke, poke. What are you doing? How come you gotta lay on my stuff? What are you doing? You doing belly rubs? Tickle, tickle. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Most of the time. Last but not least, hand dyed by Rolanda. Got some of her silks. Just, you know, stuff to throw in stash to use in various projects. And I got some cotton. Oh, I screwed up there. I ended up getting 4 of the same color, 2 different orders. Haha. Oh well. So I got a nice red, this orange, and then this is this is variegated. You can't see. I gotta figure out a solution for lighting. I feel like when I use my ring light, that doesn't always work either. And then there's this color. So you're not going to be able to see the difference in these probably, but there's 3 different greens. Yeah. Whatever. And then Rolanda, I'm so excited. She started doing, so, you know, most of the time she does the 50-yard hanks. Oh, I ended up with 2 of that color. 50-yard hanks. She's going to start doing 25-yard hanks too, which is perfect because a lot of times when I buy the 50-yard hanks, it's because I really like the color, but I don't necessarily need 50 yards of it because it's just something I'm going to swap out for a single pattern or whatever, you know. So I was really excited that she's doing 25-yard hanks now. So I've got these. And honestly, what I might do at some point when I have time, because I'm ever going to have time, is split my 50-yard hanks and sell half because I don't need 50 yards. So beautiful blues and greens and teals and purples. And here are some of the 50-yard ones from before she started doing 25s. So I'm excited to see if, you know, if she offers the 25 every week when she posts. Although, honestly, Rolanda, if you're watching, please don't, because I can't afford to keep buying them. The last bundle. So, yeah. Super excited. So, that is everything I have. My whips, my haul, those updates I gave at the beginning. I really don't think I have anything else. So it is Friday. It is almost noon. I should probably start working. Ellery went to my mom's for the day, and Ethan's hanging out down the street at his friend's. Brian went to the office, so it's nice and quiet here. Let's see, what else have we been doing? Brian and I have been watching Stranger Things, season 4. Last night we got through, we're halfway through episode 7 maybe. I think we're into the second to last episode now because it's an hour and 40 minutes. And then I think the last episode is like 2.5 hours. It's really good. It's really good. And the one thing I liked about this season is that they don't have as much of the build-up. Like, you know, the groundwork is already laid for the storyline. So it gets right into, you know, like action. But holy cow, are the episodes long this season. They're all over an hour, I think. And I can't, it doesn't, I can't sit still that long. So Brian's struggling because sometimes we don't even finish a whole episode. I'm like, okay, this is a good stopping point, and I need to not sit and stare at the TV anymore. So please turn it off. After we finish Stranger Things, I think we're going to do Miss Marvel. I don't remember what else there is that we need to watch. But there's some other stuff. So, but yeah, other than that, health-wise, everything's still going pretty darn good. I think I'm done with appointments for now. I started to wean off of my last antidepressant, so it's the last week and a half-ish has been rough, but not unbearable. So we'll see how it goes. I think the biggest issue is like the last almost 3 weeks, I've been doing 1 day at a full dose and 2 days at a half dose and alternating that. And by the end of, like, especially by the morning of that third day when I'm due for a full dose, I feel like, not dizzy. Dizzy's not the right word, but just kind of off. So I'm not sure. I've been weaning off for like 6 weeks or more at this point, and I'm doing it super slow. So I'm not sure how I want to go from here, I guess. I don't know, if maybe I do just need to cut to a straight half dose. I don't know if maybe taking a full dose every third day is like screwing it up. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But yeah, everything else has been going pretty well. So we are on vacation next week, Tuesday through Saturday. We're going to go to Otucky, which is a new state that not many people know about. Specifically, we are going down to Newport, Kentucky to go to the aquarium, which is right across the river from Cincinnati. So we're going to do the Cincinnati Zoo, couple other things, and we are going with friends of ours that couldn't make it on that vacation last year, where we rented the condo by the beach. So I'm excited to go with them. We're going to stop at the Ohio Caverns on the way down on Tuesday too, so that'll be fun. So yeah, we're going to Otucky. So if you live in Otucky, I might be driving by. Other than that, I hope everybody else is having a good summer. I filmed a brief little walkthrough of the house with, to show the painting. So I will tack that on at the end. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. I think one of the next whips I'm going to pull out is, like I think I mentioned, the laundry series. Nope, I didn't mention it. Our laundry room is now painted a charcoal gray, and the cabinets and the machines are white. So I want to pull out the Hands-On Design laundry series, and I'm going to stitch it with, I think I'm going to keep that green tealy, greenish gray tealy color that's in the patterns that's called for, but I'm going to switch out everything else for shades of gray and pink, I think, and do all three of them to hang in the laundry room above our wash tub. Other than that, I have not decided yet where I'm putting stuff back up on the walls. Like, Tiger Lily's going back up, but I don't know where. The cupcake is going to go, the cupcake sampler that I, am doing, that's going to go in the dining room by the kitchen. But I have a piece that I stitched. It was the dog and the cat with the heart shape and the paw prints, and I don't know where I'm going to put that. I have a piece that still hasn't been framed, and it was that black work hummingbird. That has to go up somewhere, but I don't know where. So yeah, I have my work cut out for me trying to decide where to hang things. And I might just need to focus on stitching a select few things that I do want to hang up in certain places. I don't know. It's really hard to figure out. So, but I hope everybody had a great 4th of July, stayed safe, and I hope you guys are getting lots of stitching done too and enjoying your summer. And I will check back with you guys in a couple weeks, few weeks, when I've got some more to share. Bye! Let's take a quick tour. So this is our back entryway to the garage, laundry room. This was the color that the painter suggested, this dark charcoal gray, and I honestly do love it. So I have this area here. I think I'm gonna stitch the Hands-On Design laundry series for. And with the charcoal gray and the white cabinets, I think I'm gonna use the green teal colors that are called for, but then switch everything out to be grays and pinks to go with it. So that's my plan for back there. So then we go towards the kitchen, and look how nice and clean everything is with that gray on the walls. I'm so happy to be rid of that horrible blue accent wall, and yeah, I'm super happy with it. So I also bought these new cabinets right here. And that is going to store all of my scissor fob supplies. Because right now, they're in these cabinets that actually are overfilled and tipping over and not steady. So it's all gonna go in here. I got these cute new planters. I love them. And yeah, so no more horrible tan wall. The back of the door and all the woodwork got painted white. It really brightens it up. We don't get a ton of natural light there, so I'm really happy with putting the white there to brighten things up. New ceiling fan. Hubby was not happy since the other one never stopped working, but I wanted a fresh one to match everything. So that is done. Entryway. And then the back of the cabinets actually got that same charcoal gray. And I actually really like it. I was surprised. And the stairwell got painted. The hallway. I still have not figured out where I'm gonna put stuff back on the wall, picture-wise. And I don't think I'm gonna rush it. I'll decide later. And then my mom's gonna help me get some curtains made for our windows, since, you know, we've been here for 10 years and never had curtains. So that is the update on the house painting. Oh, and my front door is pink and it's amazing. And you can see that I posted it on my Instagram and stuff.